Zombie apocalypse.
There you go. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Nope. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, baby, 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 baby. K.O.B. Nope. 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 No, 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 baby. We're doing it. .47 yards rushing, under 50, and 88 yards passing. Oh. Like this video, subscribe to us. Don't forget to hit the little notification bell because you don't want to miss anything. And who knows, because of the holiday season, I just might pick a couple of you guys and just give out a free ebook for no reason. I just might do that because you guys have been good to me this year and I love to give back. So those of you, but I have one condition. You have to be a subscriber. So if you're not a subscriber, go subscribe. Comment in the comment section. Let me know you're here and I might, maybe, I don't know, it's not a definite, but I might give out some free ebooks. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Gaming Authority. And what you guys just saw was some old games, some new games. I'm showing you my one part of my masterful defensive scheme. I'm only going to give you one part. There's about 4 or 5 plays mixed into this, and I'm going to give you the blitz, and All of my defensive ebooks are good, and I've used them at certain times, and I go back to using them, all of them. But right now, what I'm having the most success with is the 4-6 defensive ebook and the Baltimore Ravens defensive ebook. And I am great on defense. Defense is my thing. I could find blitzes, I could stop the run, and I show you guys how to do that in every one of my ebooks. But I suck on offense. Offense, terrible. Terrible on offense. Those of you that watched me this year know that I'm better on defense than offense. So today I want to give you, and I shouldn't be giving you this, I want to give you one part of my masterful defensive scheme. The rest are in the Ravens defensive ebook and the 4-6 defensive ebook, which I'm currently using together. And it works against a blocked running back, giving you the blitz part of this. And those of you that don't like this formation, I have no idea why. This is very dominant. You could do it all with this 4-4 split formation. And the play, and now there's a couple ways to set this up, and I'm going to show you both ways. We're going to use it against the Crash 3. Now this goes amazingly with the defensive scheme that I have in the 4-6 defensive ebook and the Baltimore Ravens defensive ebook. I always guarantee that my opponent will not rush for more than 50 yards, and the last 15 games no one ran over 50 yards. I mean, you saw the closest somebody got was, I think, 46 yards with the Rams. So let's get back to this, and this is, I'll show it to you against a blocked running back with the running back to the right, but you can easily switch sides of the defense. You do not want to become too complacent or too predictable and keep throwing blitzes just to one side, because then it can be easily blocked. Now, with this Crash 3, you want to baseline wire triangle right on the D-pad as soon as you break the huddle. Then, see here, the running back's to the right. I'll flip the play and run it away from the running back. And I'll show you both sides, and I have another setup for this play, which we'll go over. So you base a line, shift the defensive line to the left, which is left on the D-pad twice. Then slant the D-line to the right, left on the D-pad, right on the right stick. And I would user cover this middle linebacker, user control him, and cover his area of the field, because if you go and try to go cover the tight end on a flat, you're going to leave that middle of the field wide open. You don't want to do that, because you could also cover the flats by hitting wire triangle down on the right stick for underneath, and now you got the hard flats covered. So that's always an option. Flip the play first. You want to run the blitz away from the running back. Baseline, shift the defensive line left, slant them to the right. It's 3 simple steps, and that gives you enough time to make some coverage adjustments. You know, you could play underneath coverage like I showed you. Just baseline, shift the defensive line left, slant them to the right. And it's so quick that you have time to man him up if you want, play the flats. You know, whatever defensive scheme, however you want to set things up, you can. And now I'm going to run it towards the running back. So just base a line. Now you want to shift the defensive line to the right and then slant them to the left. Of course, this ain't going to work as good because the running back's there. But it's a super easy setup. I mean, look at this formation. Look at, once you base a line, you have, look at how many people. You got 4 people on the line, plus the outside linebackers are close to the line. It's very hard to run on this. And with the right adjustments, it's hard to pass on it also. So let's say they come out with a running back to the left because you hit him with the blitz to the right. Now baseline, shift, hold on, baseline, shift the defensive line to the right, slant them to the left. If you want, play underneath coverage, and the blitz gets in. It's a super simple blitz, and it works so well with the other plays that we have in the 4-6 ebook and the Baltimore Ravens defensive ebook. You guys that have it, you guys know what I'm talking about. You know, I wouldn't run this against 5 wide or anything, but 3 wide receivers, definitely. I even run it against 5 wide receivers because I know this formation like the back of my hand now. I know its weaknesses, I know its strengths, and how to play certain players in the positions. So baseline, I'm running it to the right. Shift the defensive line to the right, slant them to the left. I would normally run this away from the running side of the running back, but it still got in there. Now there is another way to run this, and I'm going to flip the play because I want to run it away from the running back. This is just another way to run this, and you always baseline, so that's the same step. But now the only thing that's different is pinch all linebackers, which is right on the D-pad, down on the D-pad. Then do the same thing. Shift the defensive line to the left, slant them to the right. Look at how fast that linebacker got in there. So both of them, both setups are super easy to do because one has 3 setups, the other has 4. And you're just giving a little bit different look when you're pinching all linebackers. Now it looks almost impossible to run up the middle against. When run correctly with the other plays, your opponent isn't going to know what hit him. And I think low-key this year in Madden, this is the best defensive formation. Everybody likes the nickel 3-3-5 odd, which I do too. The nickel 3-3-5, I love it too. I think this formation, hands down, is the best formation you could have, you could play on defense, because it does everything well. It does everything real well. So if you want to run the second way blitz to the right, just baseline, pinch all linebackers, shift the defensive line to the right, slant them to the left. And if you want, like I said, you can play underneath coverage. You just got to know the weaknesses of the defense that you're running. And we go over that in the ebook. But I wanted to give you one play. I just wanted to give out one blitz that I'm using right now, that I have success with, that you could see. I run this play consistently with my other plays in my scheme in those 2 ebooks, and I get great heat. If they're blocking a running back, it don't matter. I've gotten this blitz in where they blocked a running back and a tight end. I think it was one of the plays in that video. So you can't really go wrong with this formation. I urge you to look at, if you guys don't use this formation, just check it out. If you guys have our 4-6 defensive ebook or our Baltimore Ravens defensive ebook, because it has some of the same formations in there, please check this 4-4 split formation out. I mean, it's just an amazing scheme that I take away my opponent's ability to run. So I make my opponent one-dimensional, and once he has to pass, that's when I hit him with this crash tree, and that's when turnovers come. I force him to run with the quarterback, I fumble. You make him fumble. I force him to throw when he don't want to, I pick it off. I mean, I just can't say enough about it. I can't say enough, and this is one part of my maybe 5-part scheme. I have like 5 plays in my scheme. This is one play that I use. This is the play that I use to send the heat, and I want you guys to have it. I know some of you might already use this, but I'm telling you, check out this play in our 4-6 defensive ebook and the Baltimore Ravens defensive ebook, and just make your own scheme from there, because the plays that we have out of these formations are sick. Thank you guys for watching. I'm JP Storm with GamingAuthority.com. Happy holidays. Be safe on the New Year's Eve, everybody. No drinking and driving. Thank you guys for watching.